everybody. This is Kevin Felder, Ring Boys Sports Gear. Haven't talked to you in a while. Been busy. We're working on fantasy parties in Las Vegas, and we got a few other projects that we're working on. The Jeffrey Henderson Show and some other things like that. Uh, my subject today is how to end racism. How to stop racism. You know, racism is basically I'm better than you, you're better than me, it's a power play, I have money, you don't. Now, this is going to be, this is going to revolutionize humankind. Just listen carefully to what I'm saying. It's going to blow your mind. I got this great revelation on how to end racism. The best way to end racism is Sunday dinner. Now, that has got to be the craziest thing you ever heard in your life, right? When I was a kid in Brooklyn, they were ghettos and slums, and people always ask me, well, where are you from, Mr. Felder? I say, I'm from the ghettos of Brooklyn. Before it was urban and all that nonsense, they were ghettos and slums. I had buddy Joey DeCherico, Jimmy Clemente, Henry Ducott, Willie McGinnis. Are you getting the names? Are you hearing the names? And the great thing about growing up in the ghettos of Brooklyn in poverty is we had no idea that we were poor. We didn't know we were poor. I knew that, the white kids went to the Catholic schools and the non-white kids went to the public schools. And that's about the only difference I ever saw in my life. But none of us had anything. The thing about it, though, is on Sundays, you can go all over the neighborhood and have any kind of ethnic food that you want. And that's what I really loved about being a kid. My mother used to make boiled chicken and boiled dumplings. And I hate that stuff to this day. Can't stand it. But I knew that I can go over to Jimmy Clementi's house and have the gabagool and have the ziti and zafriti and all this other good stuff. Or I can go over to Henry Ducat's and have me some bacalao and the red beans and the rice and listen to Tito Puente. You know, diversity is the greatest thing that ever. It's better than drugs. The more different types of friends that you have, the more it opens up your mind. And I've come to the conclusion that my background has helped me succeed in my business because in entertainment you have to deal with all kinds of people. You deal from the high and the mighty to the lowest in the gutter. You know, talent is talent. I look for talent. I love talented people. You know, that's one of my people calling now. But I tell you what, if you're sitting in someone's household on a Sunday enjoying their food, you're going to notice everybody's talking about the same things. Money, politics, the weather, how to make things better, why things are messed up, and all that other stuff. And you know what? It don't mean to think is damn what you look like, where you're from, or, your nationality. Racism is the dumbest concept I ever saw in my life. It makes absolutely no sense. None whatsoever. And hatred, it makes you old. Stress will kill you. They are out to get you. So what? Get them first, But I've come to this conclusion that a schmuck is a schmuck is a schmuck is a schmuck. It don't matter what their pigment is, what their background is. I've met a lot of rich schmucks. I've met a lot of poor schmucks. I've met schmucks in all kinds of nationalities and stratas and persuasions and everything, But you know what? We all got to eat. Everybody got to sit down and eat. And I tell you, if the more diversity in friends that you have, you get to hear and see and taste what life has to offer. I don't really have to go to Italy and Germany and France and Botswana and Nigeria and all these other places because I have those kind of friends. The reason why I've got this big belly is because I'm the first one at the table on Sunday. So if you can get out of your comfort circle just for a little bit, get out of your box, come out of your bag for a minute, and break bread with someone that isn't like you, meaning we're all human. But as you can see, I happen to be a black man. But I tell you what, if I was back in Brooklyn right now, I'd be sitting over at Jimmy Clementi's house, bugging his mother about what's for dinner, or Henry Ducat's house asking his mama what's for dinner. The real secret is if grandma's around, because that's when you really get the good food. And another thing are weddings. I tell you what, there's nothing like an Italian wedding, nothing like a Cuban wedding. All kinds of different weddings, Jewish weddings. I don't know why people put down Jewish people, man. Jewish people know how to party. They got great music, great food. The stuff is kosher. Everybody got something to bring to the party, And if we could just sit down every Sunday and break bread together, I guarantee you within a generation, racism would cease. Because people would be too busy laughing at a table, laughing and enjoying life and enjoying each other's company, you know? But as long as we stay in our little boxes and in our little worlds, it makes for a lonely existence. Believe me, I know a lot of people like that. A lot of people, they would call me a lot of things because, well, why do you deal with those people? I say, because they're people and we're discussing business and, I'm in business to make money. I'm not in the charity business. I'm in the entertainment business. I'm in the sports business. And then after the business is over, I try to find out what you're doing for Sunday dinner and try to work my way up in there. That way you get to really see and taste the real food as it really, really is. So that's how you end racism. That's how you end sexism. That's how you end all of these isms, the ageism. Young people, you can learn a lot of stuff from old people like me. And old people, you can learn a lot of stuff from young people. And when you hang around young people, it makes you young. That is true. In fact, I got, buddies that are rappers and athletes and all that, and they think I'm tighter than, Dick's Hat Band, They just think I'm the guy right there, But then I throw them for a loop when a song will come on and I'm singing the song that I heard 40 years ago. That kind of throws them for a loop. Then that's when they realize, Kevin's not, 16 years old. No. I'll be 54 years old, God willing, on July 3rd. I've seen a lot of stuff in 54 years walking around here. And it all boils down to Sunday dinner. So if you try that, get a friend at work or one of your associates and stuff and invite them over to your house for dinner. And then what's going to happen is it's going to become a viral thing. They're going to invite you over to their house for dinner. And then you invite all of your friends to your house for dinner, and then they're all going to invite all of you to dinner. And if you just keep breaking that bread on Sunday, I guarantee you we will eradicate racism. We'll find something else. We will find something else. But the racism will cease. Well, that's my rant for today. Go over to our website, ringboys.com, for upcoming events. We got a lot of things going on. And this is Kevin Felder signing off. God bless you, and you have a wonderful day.